What if I told you that every time you click a headline like "you won't believe what happens next," your brain is literally being tricked, and it's not your fault? Yeah, clickbait isn't just annoying, it's smart psychology. And honestly, it's kind of brilliant. But also a little scary. So let's break it down, step by step. Clickbait, those flashy headlines, dramatic thumbnails, or teaser links, works because it exploits something called the curiosity gap. Here's what that means. Your brain sees a piece of information that's just enough to make you curious, but not enough to satisfy that curiosity. And your brain hates uncertainty. It literally wants to fill in the missing pieces. Take a headline like this one. He opened a door. What happened next will shock you. Think about it. You know he opened a door. That's all. But your brain immediately asks, wait, what happened next? That tiny gap creates tension. That tension feels uncomfortable. So the only way to resolve it is to click. That's the curiosity gap in action. Your brain is nudged to act before it even thinks. But it doesn't stop there. Clickbait also plays with emotions. Ever seen headlines like, "The one mistake everyone makes with their money. She tried this simple trick and you won't believe what happened. This shocking discovery will change how you see your health forever." Notice a pattern? Fear, surprise, or excitement. Sometimes anger, sometimes awe. These emotions hijack your attention. Your brain reacts first, thinks later. That's why you click, even when you know it's probably overhyped. And here's a little secret your brain loves. Dopamine hits. Every time you click and get a tiny reward, maybe the story is funny, shocking, or satisfying, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical that keeps you scrolling endlessly on TikTok or Instagram. Clickbait is basically training your brain to chase mini hits of curiosity and excitement. Now let's go a little deeper. There's something called information gap theory. Your brain notices when information is missing. Not knowing something could be dangerous, but online, headlines exploit it. They give you a taste, just enough to feel incomplete, and your brain can't stop thinking about it until it's resolved. Let's take a real example from YouTube. A video thumbnail shows a person with their mouth wide open, hands on their face, with the title, "He didn't expect what happened next." Your mind instantly fills in the blanks. What happened? Did he fall? Did he win something? Did something shocking occur? That tiny tease hooks your attention before you even realize it. That's why these videos have insane click-through rates. Algorithms notice it and push them even more, because more clicks equals more engagement equals more ad revenue. Now sometimes clickbait is harmless. A BuzzFeed headline might read, "A 5-year-old girl raised enough money to take her dad with terminal cancer to Disney World." It's emotional, it grabs attention, but the article delivers exactly what the headline promises. That's not bad, that's just smart storytelling. But clickbait can also go dark. Misleading headlines can promise one thing and deliver nothing, or worse, lure you into scams, phishing sites, or malware, like "click here to get a $500 gift card." And suddenly your personal info is at risk. That's when it's dangerous. And there's one more reason clickbait works so well. Your brain actually wants to be tricked sometimes. Think about it, the itch of curiosity feels good when it's finally scratched. That emotional payoff makes you feel like you've learned something, even if it's trivial. That's why, even knowing it's manipulative, you click anyway. Your brain is basically addicted to curiosity. Here's another common trick: exaggeration and suspense. Take headlines like 10 shocking celebrity transformations you won't believe. This simple hack will change your life forever. These overpromise. They make your brain think, "I have to see this." Then, the content often underdelivers. Maybe it's just a photo slideshow or a tip that isn't revolutionary. That mismatch between expectation and reality is exactly what makes clickbait so pervasive online. And here's a wild part. Platforms like YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok practically reward this behavior. The more you click, the more the algorithm shows you similar content. Hyperbolic thumbnails and vague titles get more engagement. That engagement equals revenue for creators and platforms. So the system naturally favors clickbait. Your curiosity is being monetized.